New Year, everyone. It's Amanda here with your January 2019 RUNESCOPE plus 2019 preview. I'm doing things a little differently this year. Your 2019 RUNESCOPE, covering the whole year, is available over on my Vimeo channel. You'll find the link below. It's 2 readings covering first 6 months of the year and the second 6 months of the year. Those are, they take a lot of time, effort, and energy. It's 2 readings per sign. So those will be available over on Vimeo from now on. Again, just follow the link below. Your 2019 Career and Finance RUNESCOPE is also available over there if you want to take a look at specifically money and career and job and studies and all of that stuff. So lots of cool information over there. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already. But for this reading, yes, I will be using, in conjunction with our runes for January, the Medieval Scapini deck by Luigi Scapini. One of my favorite decks, as you've noticed if you watch my videos. But also then we are going to pull 1 card from the Viking Oracle. We're going to pull 1 rune. These are rune cards. This is the deck I use in my private sessions. We're going to get 1 rune to get an idea of what the year holds for each sign, and then we will be pulling 1 Major Arcana tarot card from the classic Rider-Waite deck by Pamela Coleman Smith and Arthur Edward Waite. So, instead of spiritual guidance, we're just going to do it all right here on YouTube, and then you can go over on Vimeo and check out the yearly stuff. But just want to take a moment, as I always do at the start of every new year, to thank those of you who have been following me, who have whether recently or from the beginning. I am in the middle of my 5th year here on YouTube, so I really, really appreciate all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, and all the people who book readings with me, particularly my regular clients out there. You know who you are. Thank you so much for choosing me to read for you, whether you're choosing me here on YouTube or to book a private session with me. I totally appreciate it, and want to thank you, as I do every year, just sending out holiday and New Year's blessings. So thanks so much. If you are new here, welcome. Please do click the subscribe button so that you can get notified whenever I upload new content. And without further ado, let's jump in and see what 2019 holds. Hey there, Aquarians. Let's dive into the rune bag and see what your runes are for January 2019. Aquarians. What's going on January 2019 for Aquarius? Not quite. Almost got the lock. Aquarius. January 2019. They're being fickle. They won't commit. There it is. As always, Aquarius, keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of these messages will be for you. Some are going to be for the other Aquarians that are watching. You can always check out the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages and information. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. Or clarification on your sun sign reading. If you would like something all about you, I can only connect with your energy in a private session. It's a direct connection. And we will talk about whatever comes up regarding your specific circumstances. My 1-hour New Year's sessions will be available through February 28th. It's 2 full readings, one on the first half of the year and another on the second. So just drop me a line at my email address to set that up, or the standard 30-minute session is always available. All details are below in the magical description box. In general, let's see what you Aquarians are up to. Challenge or focus. We do have the 6 of Swords. So this is leaving troubled waters, leaving a difficult situation behind for calmer shores, calmer waters. There could be a lot of disruption around. This could be you or someone else, Aquarius. So you could be leaving a toxic or disruptive situation. You know, if someone is arguing with you all the time, I'm just feeling a lot of combative energy, a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. Some of you could be divorcing, or someone that you care about is going through this, like one of your kids or a good friend or a family member, and maybe they're coming to stay with you. Maybe they're traveling. Six of Swords can sometimes mean relocation, but usually to get away from something. Not always, but because it's swords, it is usually leaving that negative situation behind. Yeah, or leaving a combative situation. Somebody may be coming, asking if they can stay with you, Aquarius, in January while they are, you know, just to get away from this person, because, and this is somebody who only sees things their own way. Like they cannot see anything from anyone else's perspective at all. Now, Aquarius, you are a fixed sign, so I have to put it out there. Somebody could be leaving to get away from you. I mean, I have to put it out there. If you, it's just, these energies can always work both ways. It can either be about the sign I'm talking about. You could be your own challenge, or your stubbornness could be your own challenge, or it's someone else's. But for the majority of you, this is talking about somebody else, probably a masculine energy, because of the runes I've got here. This is unexpected, though. This kind of comes out of nowhere, you know? So that's what's interesting to me. Or out of nowhere, you're fed up. You decide to leave, or someone does. Maybe you thought things were going fine, and then you find out, oh no, these people are getting a divorce. Or you're finally fed up, or somebody's finally fed up with you, Aquarius. And this is coming up as a challenge, though. So, I mean, you know, your challenge either is to leave a negative situation, or your challenge is to kind of decide if, like, you want someone to leave, and if you're okay with that if they do. Is it enough for you to change your ways if you're the one being stubborn and not even listening to their viewpoint and always arguing to get your own way instead of compromise, which is what relationship is all about. In the present, we do have Justice. So the present could be whenever you're watching this video, but for most of you, it's going to be end of December into early January-ish. This is fairness, balance, a decision made regarding a partnership. It could be a legal decision, a legal separation, a legal divorce, a legal settlement with custody, with children. Gifu and Ingwas indicate that this is something that you want, though. So, you know, many of you, if you're leaving or divorcing someone, you've got a new partner, maybe a Libra, because Justice is connected to the sign of Libra. So, but yeah, you may be like, we're going to get a speedy divorce. We're going to get this over with because I want to marry my honey. If you're single and this is someone else who's just kind of coming to crash with you, or you're supporting through their own divorce because they're finally leaving, you know, maybe this is somebody that you, like, they were in a bad marriage and you were kind of the third party, or you just straight up were the third party, or you had a third party and, you know, they're finally leaving, or you're finally leaving, and the two of you can be together. And you will be, because Gifu is a rune of partnership. It's a rune of marriage. You could be taking your relationship to the next level. Now, if you're a single Libra and this is someone else that's divorcing or leaving a negative situation, it could be you just breaking up with somebody, though. If you were just dating, you didn't have to be in a marriage with somebody. There could be a karmic meeting for you single Libras in January, or end of December into early January. And they could work as a lawyer. They could be connected with the law in some way. They could, you know, make laws. Maybe they work in, you know, as a senator or a representative somewhere. They could be in law enforcement. Maybe they're a cop, a judge. They could clerk at court. Yeah, something connected to that. Otherwise, it's just a karmic meeting. Like maybe this person is your reward for having put up with this other person you're getting rid of. But yeah, somebody's going to offer you something. And I mean, if you have been, like if these situations are totally disconnected and you have been, you know, seeing someone for quite some time and it's been going well, you could be proposed to in January. Maybe you were proposed to over the holidays or for New Year's Eve or something. But yeah, there is a karmic new beginning. And this is positive. So, and then this could also be this person, this friend leaving this negative situation and they're immediately getting into a new situation. Maybe they're immediately marrying somebody else, but you're just happy that they're getting away from this toxic energy. I feel like you're happy for them. You're joyful for them. But yeah, this could be a reconnection with somebody that you hadn't seen for a while. The help that's going to be available, we do have the Knight of Coins in reverse. So this could be an earth sign person, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Yeah, this is a possessive energy, jealous, possessive, argumentative. This energy is like helping you with your challenge. So the more, like for some of you, this is the person you are leaving. Like the more they're trying to box you in or be possessive or jealous or control you financially, control your money, control where you go, who you go see, the more they do that, the more they're helping you leave. They're just kind of pushing you out the door. Or this person that you want to leave, this negative person, this negative energy, or this toxic relationship, the more this person tries to tighten those reins and be more possessive, the more it's pushing this person out. The more they're seeing the light, perhaps. And this is helping you with, the goal of, having your friend back or having your family member back or and away from this tumultuous relationship or this roller coaster. For some of you, maybe this is one of your kids because we do have a page coming up here. Page of Coins and Knight of Coins. They could be the same thing, but this one's in the upright. I feel like this is the toxic energy in the reverse. One of your kids could be out of money and coming back to you. They may want to move back in because they're out of money, but that may be a help to you. Maybe you want them to move back in. But yeah, it's like somebody is kind of, the more they talk and the more they do, they're kind of hanging themselves with their own actions here. They're digging their own hole here and kind of playing right into your agenda, Aquarius. It's kind of like, yeah, other people are going to be a help to you. Like the worse they are or the more badly behaved they are, the more it's going to help you and your goal, help you achieve your goal. So somebody's going to be, even if they're normally on bad behavior, they're going to be on really bad behavior in January. So, but, it is going to kind of get you to your goal or get you what you want. What must be accepted? As I mentioned, we've got the Page of Coins. So yeah, again, earth sign energy. Cap, Taurus, or Virgo. But this could also be messages or information or news about money. This could be somebody trying to manipulate you into paying for something or letting them move back in. Or trying to talk you into giving them money to go to school, although you may kind of be unsure, like if they're actually going to go to school or use the money to get this certificate. They may be like, I just need to borrow some money till I find a job, but maybe they never find a job. So I don't know, you may be coddling and enabling a child, Aquarius, who is an adult, who should be, taking care of him or herself at this point, but you're just you know, you're a parent, maybe especially a mother. You care about them. Maybe too much. Yeah, there may be, you know, that I feel like you know that this kid's manipulating you if that's the way this is working out. But you still go along with it because, you know, you can't say no to the puppy dog eyes or something. Yeah, somebody could be trying to finagle things financially or take advantage of you or someone else, because I've got this manipulative energy next to the Page of Coins, or maybe they're trying to manipulate this Page of Coins. Could be this same energy, you know, this same person. They may be trying to, yeah, mess with their money or control their money. That was coming up here too. So, you know, somebody may be asking you like, you know, can I hide some money in your account? Because otherwise this my toxic soon-to-be ex is gonna like try to get all the money or try to take it or try to claim that they have some sort of rights to it. So somebody may be asking if they can kind of like move some money into your name or your account or property. Make sure you're okay with it, Aquarius, and that it sounds on the up and up to you, you know, or that you're okay doing it. Depending on how well you know this person, maybe they're stealing from this person. Maybe it's their money actually, and you know, so make sure you have all the details, or you could kind of get caught up in a net of unsavoriness. Justice is here, so fair decisions will be made, and justice will win the day. Justice will be had. The outcome of January, we do have the 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is like confusing messages. Again, arguments, disagreements, over someone leaving something behind, closing the door on something or someone. Man, there's just a lot of chatter going on and a lot of anger, a lot of angry messages being fired back and forth. And someone just wants to get away from this. They just want to close the door on this. So this can be about, you know, this is two people have done everything they're supposed to do together karmically. You're supposed to move on to other people. But somebody may be resisting that, or just trying to get the last word, or trying to start fights, start arguments. A lot of this feels disconnected from you, Aquarius, though, I have to say. I mean, that keeps coming up. So, I don't know, it might be 50-50 that for like 50% of you, this is you dealing with this and you trying to get out of this relationship. But I really feel like it's more somebody like needing your help or calling on you to help them get out of a situation. And you're just kind of being inadvertently, unintentionally dragged into this and having to deal with the chaos and stuff. And, you know, so I think it does seem you're ending something, but there's going to be some fallout from it. You know, there's going to be, because somebody always has to get the last word, and they're going to see to it that they do. But I mean, justice will be served with this in the middle of the spread. I mean, I think that whatever seems unfair is, or unjust, is not. It's karmically fair. And I think you're going to be happy with the decision, most of you Aquarians, because it does seem like you're either the one getting away from a negative toxic influence or someone that you care about is, and justice will be served. There will be a fair division of assets. If it's a divorce and there are kids involved, there will be fair custody. Maybe that's what this manipulative energy is. Somebody trying to manipulate the custody stuff and, you know, use a child as leverage, you know, that kind of thing, but not gonna happen. But let's see what the 2019 preview has for my Aquarians. We're drawing one major arcana from the Rider-Waite, and 1 rune from the Viking Oracle. You got the Fool, new adventures, new journeys. So in 2019, yeah, travel may be a big part of this. You may adopt a new pet, maybe specifically a dog. He's got his little dog. You're going to be taking more risks, kind of striking out on your own, Aquarius, which is not really unusual for you. You're not afraid to kind of march to the beat of your own drummer. You've probably done that your whole life. Most Aquarians do. I don't know if you got more earth sign energy in your chart. You may be a little less apt to do that, but it's going to be an Aquarian energy for the year, you know, with you kind of just, yeah, not afraid to do your own thing and not really caring if anybody follows you or not. It's a year for risks, taking gambles on things, but they will be calculated risks with the Fool in the upright. I think there's you just want to kind of be free of something. You want to be liberated of something and kind of footloose and fancy free and not have a ton of responsibilities or somebody breathing down your neck in 2019. So any kind of work situation, like if you're really micromanaged, or, you know, you may be looking to break out in that aspect and kind of get out of that kind of an energy to have more autonomy or more freedom, or a position where you're able to kind of do your own thing. It's going back to 0. The Fool card is the 0 of the major arcana. So there's a full circle element of it. One phase or one chapter of life has ended in 2018. And we're right at the start of something totally new. It's interesting that your rune is Thor's rune in reverse. Here's what it looks like on the card in the upright, because you also got that as your challenge in January in the reverse. Dealing with people who are stubborn and just narrow-minded and not willing to see or even consider anything outside their own brain. Like if they didn't conceive of it or think of it, or if that's not the way they see things, they're just not going to deal with it. So this is an energy that you could be coming up against, or you could be realizing, you know, so many people have told me that I'm this way. Can they all be wrong? But yeah, I think more often than not, it's going to be you, because it was coming up as your challenge here in January. You kind of coming up against, maybe you're attracted to people like that, Aquarius. Maybe you're kind of drawn to them. But yeah, people who don't learn lessons is another thing with this. It's like they keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And not noticing, like, hey, I tried these ingredients before, and I was hoping for something different this time, but I keep using the same ingredients. Or I keep getting on the same merry-go-round and wonder if I'm going to get to a different destination, you know. So repeating patterns could be something. With the Fool card, though, you have a real good chance to break out of any patterns you may be repeating, Aquarius. Because sometimes we're doing this and we don't even realize it, you know? I mean, just because we don't know any other way, or, you know, any other way seems foolish, or like a risk, or like I can't possibly do that. 2019, I think, Aquarius, is the year for you of I can't possibly do that. That's the thing you should do in 2019. Breaking the pattern, breaking the cycle. Breaking away from people who are never gonna kind of maybe see beyond their own scope. It's too limiting for you. So that's what I see for January and beyond, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by. Happy New Year once again, and I'll see you back here next time.